How's it going, everybody? TC here once again. And as promised, this is the third video of the artwork. This is mine that I did many years ago when I thought I was an artist. The first one was in '79. Uh, I'll let you look at that while I... This was actually a photo that I did. It was from one of my dad's golfing books. So I was going to see if I could actually make it look like the photo. So this is one of my first drawings. It says 79 on it. You can see the name, so I don't have to tell you who it is. But it is Lee Trevino. I wasn't real happy with it. It wasn't bad, but I didn't particularly care for it. So that's the only one I did. There might be 2 or 3 others that I just don't have anymore. But after that, I kind of give up. Didn't do artwork anymore. Not for a good long while. Another, that was '79. Another 10 years. At least 10 years. I do appreciate everybody who has commented, subscribed, and hit the like button. And I did promise Ron Gross that I would do this video and show these pictures that I did in the late '80s, early '90s. Most of them. The only one is from '79. This is a cover of Superman. This was done, like I say, these are all done probably between '89 and '93, maybe, something like that. And this is a Superman. I don't remember the name of it, but that's one of the covers. And it's all in pencil. I didn't do anything with pencil. It's usually most of what my artwork is pencil. I tried out some ink, which you'll see later, but I gave that up. Here's another cool cover. Batman and Catwoman. Not sure the issue either on that one. I have no idea. Bat and Cat. This is a montage that I did from, and I didn't finish it. This is from, I think, one of the very first Marvel magazine swimsuit edition, or something like that, from the early '90s, maybe late '80s. I don't know who all the characters are, but here I was supposed to put more of the banking, and I never did. So, and some more water and stuff, but a lot of stuff I never finished because I didn't like the way it looked, or I started doing another one. So this is a cool one. This is one of my favorites here. This is from, I don't know what issue and what comic company, but it's Vampirella. A lot of ink, or not a pencil on that one. You can see it shining. It's really a cool picture of her. I did another one too that was a naked one, I believe. I removed the bathing suit outfit she wore. Can't show that one. Here's another cool one. Unfinished cover of Silver Surfer. And I don't know what issue that was. It was probably anywhere from 3 to 8, something like that. I don't know. I know it wasn't number 1, that's for sure. This is a cool one. I didn't do the actual whole cover. I just did the principal character, which was She-Hulk. This is from She-Hulk number 1. Looks like it's in the style of Ernie Chan. He's my favorite Marvel artist. Inker, anyway. Here's a montage of Spider-Man villains, along with Spider-Man and the Black Cat. Didn't finish that one either. This is a cool one. It's pretty much the whole cover except for the price and the title. Daredevil and Kingpin. Lots of pencil on that. You can see it shining. Woo. Here's another cool one. Another of my favorites. I still got this one. I just don't know for sure where it's at. Eventually I'll do a video of it. Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Deathlock. This, I believe, was probably from the late '70s. Could be early '80s, not sure. A lot of detail on that one. Lots of ink, too, on the top. It's all pencil. The shading is also pencil, so in case you was wondering. Here's one. Now, back in the day, the '90s, Wizard had a thing where people would do artwork on their letters to Wizard, and they would get them published. They would show them. This is one I started to do and I never finished it. It's Rogue coming out of the jet, the X-Men jet, which I can't remember the name of right now. This is one I never finished. She character, cool character. This one, I guess I can show it. I might have to blur it if I get in trouble. This is a Steve Warren, what do you call it? Elf Girl. And I did a copy because I don't like coloring the originals, so I did a copy on Xerox and colored it to see kind of what it might look like if I use the colored pencils. And that's what that looks like. See the difference. Okay. Here's another one. This is, unfortunately, really dark. This is Conan. I actually sold this this drawing in a frame at the flea market when I was doing the flea market in the early to mid 90s. I don't know what I got for it. I think it was $25. Here is the actual photo of it. I did a copy of it and lightened it up with the picture program. You can see it a little better. Not much better, but you can see it a little better. It was colorized with the same colored pencil, but I used pastels to do the outline here because the sun was supposed to be coming from behind the two of them, like over here, and that's why I did the highlights. It was cool looking. I did yellow and white highlights on that. And the guy liked it. He used to buy some Conan cards from me, so he liked it and he bought it. Kind of wish he hadn't, but I do have the copy, so that's cool. Of course, it's a bad copy, but anyhow. Here's another one that unfortunately, it's another story, bad story. This is another Conan cover, Sea Witch. I was doing this, I was actually finishing this. I used to go with my dad in the morning to where he worked, and I would help out sometimes at the warehouse. And they didn't need me for a while, so I went to the back room where the office is and all the computers and stuff, and I finished this picture. I think it was the water I was finishing. And I decided to make some Xerox of it. I did, and I don't know exactly how I lost it, but I either left it in the machine under the flap, or I had taken it out when I took these out and put it on the desk next to me, and when I left I forgot it. Either way, it got lost, and somebody got a hold of it and they never told me. So unfortunately, that's what that looked like. That's a good, it's not dark, that's about what it looked like. It wasn't colorized. Now this one might be my favorite. It took a long time to do this one. This is the top two anyway. Conan. Different scenes from A Witch Shall Be Born. That was the oversized Treasury edition, I believe, of Conan. I don't remember which number it was, but that's what it's from. All these different scenes are from that. I did a montage of the most important parts of it. That was a cool story. Lots of pencil on that one too. Okay. Now here comes probably my favorite. It's either this one or the last one. Conan number 100. Death on the Black Coast. Death of Belit. Really cool. I like that one. This is Ernie Chan artwork. Again. Now, I colorized. I did make a copy and I colorized another one. I colorized this one because I really didn't want to try to color the original. Here's what that looks like. You see them kind of side by side. I made the sky orange colored. Not sure why I did that, but I did. Here's a cool one. Unfortunately, it's gotten stuff spilled on it. It really irks me, but that's all right. This is one I call Visions of Sonya. This is the different versions at the time, different artists of Red Sonja. This one is the Frank Thorne Red Sonja. This one is John Buscema. I didn't do a Ernie Chan because I don't think there was an Ernie Chan up to that time. This one is from the movie, comic. Not sure who the artist was on that. And of course the center one, Conan, is John Buscema. And I just put the different Sonyas that were at the time and named it Visions of Sonya. Okay, now the deal about the ink. Here's my little foray into the ink. Oh, here's another one I didn't like because I got the proportions all wrong on this one. But the Red Sonja is cool. It's another Frank Thorne Sonja. But on the ink deal, this is from another Batman comic. What I did was I went and got me the pens, not the pens, they're quills actually. And you dip them in a little bottle of ink. Now what I did on this is just like they do in the comics. I drew it in pencil first, and then I went over it in ink. India ink, matter of fact. Don't know which deal this is, which comic or whatever, but I believe it's in the mid to early 80s Batman. Here's page 2 of Catwoman breaking in to steal this golden cat. And there's Batman. That's a good shot of him racing to the alarm or whatever. And then here's the last page that I didn't complete. I did the rough of this scene, but I didn't ink all that, which is a shame. I should have, just to complete it, but I never did. And I didn't do these E's up here for the E little thing she had on her belt that was like a little, I don't know what it was. Call the cats, I guess. Like a dog whistle, cat whistle. Anyway, there you go. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That one's for you, Ron. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I never did anything else after this. Mainly because I am not the type of a guy, or artist you'd call, who could just sit and think this stuff up, make it out of whole imagination. I'm more of a look at something and draw what it is I'm looking at. Which probably would have been good for court reporter. Maybe. Problem is, I wasn't that fast. Most of these pictures you see took me days to do. I'd say each one, depending on how much pencil was involved, probably averaged, probably 8 to 10 hours, I'd say, at least. This one with the ink, I think I did all 3 of those pages in probably about maybe 3 hours total. Because that was that was a process. That was a real pain. But interesting. It was cool to do it. I mean, maybe one day I'll finish this up. But anyway, hope y'all like that. Take care. Leave a like, a comment, especially what you think. Did I miss out, or did I make the right decision? Later.